beyond this. Oh, she said she can't find me on YouTube. Is there a way, should I invite her?
Invite her to the because we haven't streamed yet. It's now setting up and it's redirecting, and we should be live now. So maybe send her the Zoom link.
Okay, doing it. Okay.
Yeah, you're live.
I'm live. I'm living it up here on the Lemurian Sisterhood Global. Okay. January 1st. And we are getting set up here to do our Reiki the World live stream. So excited to start the year off this way. I've been looking at quite a few YouTube things this morning, people celebrating the beginning of a new year. I love new beginnings, don't you? Whether it's Monday or a new year or just a new day or a new way of thinking, being, new beginnings, always good for us humans. Okay, I am just waiting for my dear friend Elaine. So I would love to know how you spent your New Year's Eve. What did you do? We were just talking about, did I watch the ball drop? And I said yes. And my neighbor said, I can never stay up till midnight. But I reminded him that we're in mountain time, and that means it's 10 o'clock actually when the ball drops in New York. So I did stay up for that, made my New Year's list. I don't want to say resolutions because I kind of don't like that word. It's just, it's sort of wears itself out in about a month. But tomorrow we have our 30-day quest starting. I'm really excited about that. So if you're not signed up for that, you can just go on my website, Amber Wolf Ph.D. events, and you will see in the drop down there the 30-day quest. And it's a Lemurian shamanic, lovely way to support yourself for 30 days at the beginning of the new year. It's things to do, things to be, things to think about. And it's a way for you to take care of you in just a few minutes a day. So join me there, start your year off with us. I love this. And Jenny and her team have made some wonderful, inspiring graphics to go with it. So you can visualize yourself there as well as doing the exercises. And honestly, there are one or two sentences of do this today. I think you're going to love it, and you may want to do it every month. Who knows? Who knows? Oh, so how is everybody doing there, Jenny?
Good. Elaine's now should be on with us.
Okay, she said she was working on it. There. Yeah, and I just wanted to let you know, all of you that are watching or will watch in the future, that Elaine Tavis, who is coming on to do the actual Reiki symbols out loud, she is the inspiration for this Reiki the World, because she is in her 80th decade. That's 80, folks. And one day we were chatting and she said she had to go because she was doing an online Reiki class with someone. And I got attuned to Reiki in the 90s. And I was kind of surprised that people were still doing it. And so I started to look around at that. And the answer was yes, that people still do this. People still want to learn it. And it doesn't have to be Reiki. That's the marvelous part about doing this, is that you can call it whatever you want. You can have golden light or violet flame or the sacred blue flame like we had the Great Mother Dragon when we were with the Dragons of Mu. That the idea is that your intention for healing goes out into the universe. Reiki is a whole system, and that's great. And there are lots of ways to learn about it. And, or you can do what feels right to you, what comes in. What do you want to send out into the world? Because you know, as you bring that light in and through you, you get healed as well. And that's one thing that I learned when I first took Reiki was when you give a healing, you get a healing. So nothing to lose there. You're not using your ego. You're not using your, I'm going to heal somebody part, because that's not what it's about. It's about universal life force energy that comes through us. We are the conduit. We are like a big vessel, open at both ends. It comes in and it goes out. And we'll use our hands to do it. There's Elaine. I can see the top of your head. Better. Better. Yay. And welcome to everybody that's joining us today, January 1st, 2 o'clock Mountain Time, 1 o'clock Pacific Time as we start. It's great to have you here. It doesn't matter if you're with us today or any day that you do this is the perfect day to do it. Reiki is not anything that wears out or gets cold or grows old, as I've found, that the energy, like the healing energy of the universe, is always there. And I also want to do a little personal thank you to Jenny, my beautiful Jenny, teammate Jenny, for working, being the tech goddess behind all of this on New Year's Day. Thank you, Jenny. You're the best. And Elaine for being here. And I want to thank the community for all of you getting together, coming together, connecting. We're going to do more of this in 2025, and I'd love to be with you. Also, for the folks, I was a little desperate about a week ago, and I put a post on the Reiki the World Facebook page. Please send Reiki healing to my son. He said today he was 80% working on 100%. So I personally thank you all for that. Yeah, I know it makes a difference. And he knows, of course, he's my kid. He was also attuned to Reiki level 1 and 2 when he was just a little kid, like 8 years old. So he knows what it is and he knows how to receive it. So let us visualize that every place we send it today is receiving it as well. So we're going to start with just a little meditation, and then we will rub our hands together. Elaine will speak the symbols, and we will do 2 minutes of Reiki, and then we'll take a break, take a breath. You can open your eyes, and we'll go on to the next thing, the next place we're sending Reiki to. So let's close our eyes for a moment. Take a breath and feel into welcoming yourself into a new year, a new beginning. And just celebrate that. Take another breath. You are here because you know that energy is powerful and energy creates. And what we're doing today together is creating energy that we will surround the world with. And the beings on the planet and the beings in the cosmos. And we'll go through that a step at a time. So take a nice deep breath. And I want to show you that I have this gift that Lee Carroll gave me for my birthday in May to use to Reiki the world. So here we are. If you need help visualizing the world, here's a final one for you. Thank you, Lee Carroll. Okay, so let's rub our hands together. And we're going to do 2 minutes. I'll time you. And when we're ready, we open our hands. Okay, Elaine? Your microphone's not on, honey. I'm sorry, I didn't check that. I took my glasses off. Okay, so here we go.
Chakare, chakare, chakare. Say hecky, say hecky, say hecky. Hung, she, zay, show, nen. Hung, she, zay, show, nen. Hong, she, zay, show, nen. Dicomio, dicomio, dicomio.
And take a breath and feel your hands. Let's send 2 minutes of Reiki to the earth. Two minutes of healing light. 2 minutes of whatever feels right to you. It's 1 minute. And we're at 2 minutes, so take another breath. So I'd like to have us give Reiki energy to ourselves for 2 minutes before we go any further. Is that an okay thing, Elaine?
Absolutely.
And do we need to do say the symbols again or no?
No, they're still out there. We're fine.
Can we put them on our hands on our body? Just for sending to ourselves. Okay, let's do that for 2 minutes. Take a breath. One minute. 2 minutes. Take another breath and just relax your hands. What I'd like to do next, and for people who might not know this, and for those of us who don't remember, like me, you said, Elaine, that the symbols are out there. So once you've said the symbols, they're out there. I think that's great. And it used to be, from my days of taking Reiki, that secret was the word. All of that was done in secret, and the symbols couldn't go out there, etc. But now they're available, and you can see them, and you can Google them and see if they resonate with you, because maybe they will, maybe they won't. But I just find it's fascinating how that's shifted over the years, and that it's there, that it's out there once you say them. What I'd like to do next, and this is just what I asked Spirit, what order should this go in? So I'd like to, the answer was parts of the earth. So I'd like to give 2 minutes of healing to all the waters of the earth. So let's just focus on that. You can hold your hands up, you can hold your hands out. Just be comfortable, and we start now. That's 1 minute. Two minutes. Thank you. I want to show this again because as I was looking at it earlier, I was seeing how much water there is on our planet. A huge amount. Look at that. And that's the North Pole. But all of this water, and hopefully we're using less plastic so that those beautiful oceans can keep being refreshed and renewed. Now the land, let's send Reiki to the beautiful land of this planet in its so many forms. I'm sure I don't even know all the forms of land that there are, but it's Gaia, and I love her. So here we go. Take a breath. 1 minute. In 2 minutes. Thank you, Gaia. And now all of the animals, sentient beings on the earth, we're going to do different categories of the humans when we get there. But the animals that live in the sky, that live in the trees, that live on the ground, live under the ground, that live in the water. Thank you, beautiful creatures. One minute. Two minutes. Thank you. And now we're going to bless the air, the atmosphere, the stratosphere, the air that we breathe, that it may be healed. Take a breath. One minute. 2 minutes. Take a breath. Now let us send Reiki to the children of the earth all over the planet, the sacred sons and divine daughters. Take a breath. Two minutes. Take a breath. Now I'd like to give healing energy to the men and the women of all ages on the planet, the adults, and especially the elders, that their wisdom can be known by all, can be useful, and can help us in these times of transformation. Take a breath. One minute. In 2 minutes. Take a breath. Yeah, and I'd like to, last and certainly not least, send beautiful healing energy to all of the planets in our solar system that create this magnificence and this special blue-green oasis in the middle of that, or on the edge of it, that we get to live in. Our solar system and our great galaxy that surrounds us. So take a breath, rub your hands together. One minute. Two minutes. Take a breath. Thank you, my beautiful friends, for sending this love and this light with me today. You have really helped me start my new year in the most wonderful way. So I thank you from the bottom, the top, and the sides, the front and the back of my heart, and the Star Mothers, Star Fathers, and Star Beings. Thank you all. And for all of you that have been with me in 2024, thank you for your love and your trust, and for creating this beautiful, amazing community of women who are just stellar, just stellar. So thank you, all of you. If you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you will know when my next event is here, which will be 11/11, and that will be a message from the Star Mothers and Star Beings called The State of the Universe from the Stars. So love to have you join us 1/11, January 11 at 11:11 a.m. Pacific time. So do your calculations for wherever you are in the world. Also remember, tomorrow starts the 30-day quest. Love to have you do that. There's no charge for that. Just find it on my website and in the events. And then beginning February 1st, we have more amazing information from the Star Mothers called We Are the Next Lemuria, the Evolution of the Crystalline Human. I'm so excited about this information. And honestly, at this point, I felt like, is there anything else I don't know or I haven't shared with you? And guess what? The answer is yet. Yes, still yes. There is more to discover from the stars. So I'm really excited. February 1, that's also on my website. Blessings to all of you. Healthy, happy, abundant, connected, 2025 as we shine in the light of new creation. All my love to you. Mwah. Aloha, mahalo, namaste.